Oh my goodness. All right. Okay, guys. Technical difficulties. So, we're going to do a reading today for what you don't see coming. What does the collective not see coming? Besides the rain that's coming down right now. It's just drizzling, so we might get through it. What does the collective not see coming? What does the collective not see coming? Okay. I might be able to do this. You're going on a journey and you have the wand in your hand. You're going for your passions. You may not see the journey coming. You have the whole world in your hands. So you have everything that you need to manifest, to do what it is you need to do. Hold on. The cards under the table. All right, and you're moving away from choppy waters, moving away from something chaotic, something that wasn't doing you justice, wasn't doing right for you. You learned a lot in it, though. You're taking only the swords, only the knowledge that you've gained during this time from whatever it was that you went through. And that's usually wisdom about yourself, things about yourself that you didn't realize, where you didn't realize your worth. You only have 6 swords in this boat, so you've left 4 behind. 4 very important things that you went through, 4 very important lessons. And there's choppy waters here. So you're leaving the choppy waters and you're going forward in your boat, hopefully to Paradise City. Hi, guys. Nice to see you. We're kind of getting rained on a little bit here, but I'm doing good. Went and got some things done that I needed to get done today. So, Lord, praying, we'll have home soon. But, yeah, the new phone's doing pretty good so far. It's nice to see you all. Anyway, we're moving out of choppy waters. So there was chaos, conflict, maybe abandonment issues, left out in the cold, people treating you unfairly. But you're moving away from that. You're getting in the boat and you're moving away from that. And going over here to Paradise Island or something, something that's better. Something that you're choosing. And I feel like you're being guided, like God, divine source is guiding you. So if something comes in and you hear something or you get an idea out of nowhere, like a light bulb moment out of nowhere, this idea pops in your head, go with it. Because that's your intuition and that's God's source, divine, talking to you and telling you. And it's not like somebody talking in your ear. It's not like a whisper. It's more of a thought in your head that pops up. So, hope this rain doesn't ruin these cards. I've had a busy day today, guys. So bear with me. I'm going to set them down here. For they're kind of under the table. What else? What else don't they see coming? What else don't they see coming? You may be moving. They're in the boat. So you know, moving forward, moving out of something that doesn't serve you anymore. Okay, we have 5 of them here. Okay, you have the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is something new, something brand new, something small. It may not look like it has potential, but it can grow. You know, it has the potential to grow into something bigger. Someone may be coming in and offering you something, you know, offering you stability, a home, a job, career, you know, finances. It's hard to tell. And this is a pure offer because you see the white deer on here. So it's something pure, you know, it's coming from a pure place. It's coming from good intentions. And it does have the potential to grow. You see the growth and the flowers blooming on here. So it is something that has the potential to grow. Okay, and then you have, I gotta wipe the rain off of it. You got the 9 of Swords. So you've been in your head about something, you know, sleepless nights, repeated patterns. Usually on the Rider-Waite, you'll see there's a blanket on the bed that has patterns on it that represents repeated patterns. It also has a little thing down in the corner that represents basically like Minnow Pond Tarot said, do you want to be the bug or do you want to be the windshield? You choose. Either you can be swatted or you can be the one doing the swatting. Take action, you know, move forward. This is thoughts. It could be gossip, you know, but if people are gossiping about you, then you're on the right path. You're doing what it is you need to do. So get out of your head, you know, try not to worry so much. Things are going to work out, you know. It's more in your head than anything. You may be delayed, you know, and it's putting you in your head. Let's see if we can pull these back out now. Looks like it might be stopping a little bit. I apologize, guys. Okay, we haven't done them yet. Okay, so, you know, she's overthinking, you know, and instead of tapping into the intuition and going with the flow, overthinking, you know, just worried. And it's usually worried for nothing. Because God Divine Source got you. No matter what. And if they're gossiping, you know what? Know what I got to say about that? I let them gossip. You know why I let them gossip? And I don't say anything about it. I don't care, you know. It's not their life. It's mine. And it's not their life. It's yours. Let them gossip. And you know what you can do with that? See who believes it. You know? See who all believes it. Because then you know who's on your team and who isn't on your team. Because someone that's on your team will know you better than that. You know what I'm saying? Then you have the Strength. So Source Divine is telling you, even if you feel like you're not going to, you're going to have the strength to get through this. You know, you're taming the inner beast. And the inner beast... Ooh, my cards are trying to fall. The inner beast is... you might have a lot of disruptions right now, a lot of distractions, something trying to get you off your path, off your flow, because everything in a reading happens for a reason. Okay, so your inner beast, that's your inner thoughts, you know, your inner demons, the negative self-talk that you've got going on. I can't do it, it won't work, how is this ever going to happen? I can't get a better paying job, I can't get a better house, you know, I'm going to have to pay this kind of rent forever, and I'm not going to be able to move up or change my situation. And God Divine is telling you that that's not true. You are going to be able to. You've got the strength. Tame the inner beast, tame the thoughts, you know, stay positive as much as you possibly can. And you'll be able to do it. Because, I mean, who in their right mind is going to sit by a lion? I don't know very many people except the trainers. But the inner beast is calm. The lion's calm. She's calm. Just relax and go with the flow. You know, if you're having a hard time right now and you can't get out of your head, go do something fun. Go find something fun to do. You know, you've got this. See, she's got this. So you've got this, no matter what it is. And look at this. That pinnacle that I told you had potential to grow, here it is. And God Divine Source is trying to hand it to you. They're going to be handing it to you. And that's what you don't see coming. You have it coming in. You have stability. You have growth. You know, finances, job could change. You know, home could change. It could be for the better too. You know, something better than what you had before. And you may be, you know, worried that it won't be. Don't worry. Don't worry. You're being led there for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, Spirit's leading you that way for a reason. So how are you guys? Are you guys doing good, or what's up? It's good to see all of you. What else don't they see coming? What else don't they see coming? It may come out of nowhere, because when I started, the rain hadn't started yet, and it just came out of nowhere. So this may come out of nowhere, and it may, you may not even realize it's coming. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands. So Spirit is saying this is where you're at right now. This is where you've been. This is, you know, they're battling with wands. They're not battling with swords. So they're kind of play fighting, kind of practicing. You know what I'm saying? They're not out to harm each other. They're not out to destroy each other, you know, to chop each other to pieces, because it's the wands. And it's fire and it's passion. And the wands usually is in your head. So we're just getting another card confirming, you know, there's conflict in your head. Another thing you can do besides going out and having fun, you know, go fishing. I want to go fishing so bad. Go fishing, you know, or I don't know, whatever it is, draw. Put it into creativity, you know. People need to see that. People align with that kind of stuff. They align with music, you know. Music helps me a lot. What are you doing, buddy? You're getting stuck again. Hold on a second, guys. Like I said, there's a lot of distractions. Come here. Come here. You gotta go around the other way. Go under. No, go under. Go under. I'm telling you, sometimes I think he does this on purpose. This way, babe. No, come this way. Move your back. Go that way. Go that way. No, go around. Sassicus Lucas. This way. This way, buddy. Come on. No, you gotta go on. Give me a second. You gotta go under, buddy. You gotta go under here. No. This way. Come this way. Good boy. Good boy. Oh. Drop the card. Okay. So, back to what we were saying. Conflict in the head. You know what I mean? You're conflicted in your head. So, you know, meditate or get creative, you know. Think of something creative you can do that'll help you out, help you get out of this conflicted feeling. Because you are protected. You are surrounded. You are protected. And your past on loved ones are watching after you too. Not just God, Divine Source, your archangels, guardian angels. They're all leading you. They're all guiding you. Your past on loved ones are also guiding you. You have the Four of Pentacles. So there's something you're holding on to that you need to release. Something that's got you in your head. Something that you've been waiting on. something that's blocking your path, something that's holding you back. And you need to release it. You need to let it go. You're holding on too tight. So, say you want something, but you're so focused on it that God Divine can't move. Like, you're holding onto the steering wheel, and God Divine can't move it. Can't move it because you've got it white knuckled. You've got it too tight. You got to let it go. So the thing that I found the most that helps me the most is when there's something that I want, I focus on something else. I put it out there that I want it, but then I focus on something else. You know what I mean? I focus on a different part of my life, or, you know, like I said, creativity, you know. And if this is your worth that you're holding on to, keep holding on to that shit. You know, don't let anybody tell you what you're worth. Don't let anybody lowball you or feed you breadcrumbs. You know, you deserve the whole damn pie. So make sure that's what you're getting. Have discernment. And something else that I found, hold on. Something else that I found, if you're helping somebody, because I love to help people. That's my thing. I love to help people, and it makes me feel good when I know that I can help someone, or someone, you know, takes my advice and wisdom and knowledge that I set at their feet, and they start using it, and I see them, like, I literally see them do a 360 with their life. I love that. I love that shit. Like, that's the best gift I could ever get. But if you're helping someone that is taking advantage of you, taking advantage of your energy, taking advantage of your time, taking advantage of your money, your stability, you know, whatever it is, don't let them do that. Stick to your boundaries, stick to your goals, stick to your worth, because you're worth a hell of a lot more than that. You know? What else? Feeling left out, feeling left out in the cold. I'm going to bring my tarot stuff back up here since it stopped raining. Although it's getting pretty grounded there. Feeling abandoned, you know, feeling like there's nowhere to turn or no one to turn to. Turn inside yourself. Turn inside yourself, love yourself, give yourself that love and that nurturing and that kindness that you wanted from, I don't know, the boyfriend, the boss, the family member, the lover, you know, and realize that you're not out in the cold, because yes, it's snowing, it's ice cold here, and everything on the tree, all the leaves are gone, but there are still pinnacles on this tree. So there's still something growing. There's still something there that maybe you don't see because you're so much, you know, feeling like you've been left out. And anyone or anything that leaves you out wasn't for you to start with. It was never for you. You know, maybe it gaslit you. Maybe it ghosted you. Maybe it disappeared, you know, out of your life, and you don't understand why. And you're wanting answers. You don't need them. You don't need the answers. Give yourself permission to move forward, you know, without the answers, because in time, God Divine will show you why. He'll show you why it happened. And you'll look back and you'll realize that you're glad it didn't happen, you know? You're glad it didn't work out. What else? Anything else? Anything else they don't see coming? The Queen of Pentacles. This girl, guy, knows their worth. They know who the F they are, and they're loyal, very loyal. But they've learned to be loyal to themselves rather than others. You know what I'm saying? Loyal to yourself first. Then you can be loyal to another person. She's been through hell and back, but she's learned her worth and she knows her value. And she holds a lot of value. And people outside of her see that, or outside of him see that. They see their value. Even if you as a person don't, other people see it. And that's why. Because when you know your value, your vibration has raised, your light is shining, your aura is brighter. And just like a flame, moths are attracted to that. Just like a light, moths are attracted to that. So you got to be very discerning on what you choose and who you choose, what kind of job you choose, what kind of house you choose. Make sure that it's something that aligns with you, something that, you know, you want, something that's going to make you happy. And this pentacle has grown. Again, it's grown. So it is the growth, it is growing. Even if you don't see it, it's still growing. As long as you hold on to your value, sit on your throne. Don't chase. Don't chase a job. Don't chase a place. Don't chase a person. What is meant for you will find you. It will find you. Sit on the throne, because runner chaser is what got you your worth. Runner chaser. One running, one chasing. One running, one chasing. Stop running. Stop chasing. Just know who you are and sit on your throne, and it will come to you. I'm not saying you don't have to take action. You have to take some sort of action. Like I've taken action to, you know, get a place. You have to take some sort of action towards it, but don't chase it. No, don't blow their phone up 20 million times, because if you miss that opportunity, you missed that opportunity for a reason. It was meant to happen that way. What else? Yeah. The 10 of Cups. Happy home, happy family, happy house. Kids out here are playing, you know, all around the mulberry bush. Or pop goes the weasel. Ring around the rosy. Your happiness is coming. It's coming. You got to have faith. You got to believe. What else? What else? Even if something comes in and makes you feel like you're out in the cold, you're not. You're not. You're aligning to something new. The old has to go because you're aligning to something new. You're aligning to a new vibration. One more. What else? Oh, I can't make it up, guys. Celebration, happiness, joy, abundance. Something for you to celebrate, you know. Maybe a get together. Stability, success, security. It's all coming. You got to align to it. You got to get out of your head. Start thinking positive and align yourself to it. Take the action toward it. Like I said before, one step toward what it is you want, and God Divine will take 9 more steps toward you. What are you doing, buddy? Yeah, the swords are coming out. This is your underlying energy. You have the 10 of Swords here. Backstabbed, betrayed, left for dead, but you're not dead. They might think you are. They might think they've got you, but you're not. You're not dead. This change is a necessary change. And there's an owl up here. I don't know if you can see it. The wisdom and the knowledge that you've gained, but it's also your passed on loved ones, God, Divine, looking after you. They're watching you. Could also have a stalker, but I wouldn't be too concerned because I'm not getting any bad vibes off of this. More or less, I'm getting something good off of it. And, you know, these swords are going to fall out. And when they do, you're going to pick up the sword that you need, and you're going to cut out of your life what it is that you need to cut out. so that this new beginning can come in. This new prosperous beginning can come in. So my card's kind of folded. All right, guys, we're gonna get, and I am running a little late. This is gonna be a little longer. I apologize, guys. We're gonna get something from the Arc Animal. We went back to the place that we were today. So I have a friend over there, and I had to get my mail from the place over there. And Sassacus did not want to leave. He did not want to leave. He misses his buddy. He had a little buddy over there, and he misses him. And I used to always go outside, tie him to the pole, and sit out there in a chair and just, you know, take in nature and stuff. And he did not want to leave. I had a hard time getting him back up in the car so that we could go. I actually went and got his little condo thing. It's cat carrier. It's pink, and the neighbor there gave it to me, and he loves that thing. We call it his condo. I had to get that and put him in that because he just would not stay in the car. You're gonna be all right, buddy. Okay. What messages do we got from the Arc Animal Tarot? What message do you want them to hear? The Africa Lynx. Silence, body language, and prophecy. Ooh. So, whatever you're about to do, don't tell people. Don't tell people what you're about to do. Just do it. Like yesterday, work in the shadows. Just do it. Don't tell people. Don't even tell your best friend. Don't tell anyone. Don't put it out there. Keep it to yourself, because you don't want it out there in the public air. You know what I'm saying? Keep it to yourself till it's going and it's blooming and it's blossoming and it's working. And body language. Body language tells everything. You can tell a lot about a person if you watch their body language and watch your own, you know. Hold your head up high. You know, don't slouch. Walk with confidence, because you got everything in the world to be confident about. Prophecy, this is part of your destiny. It's part of your life path. It's part of your journey. So don't beat yourself up. Don't be too hard on yourself. You know, you were never meant to be hard on yourself. This doesn't only teach you a lesson, but it does teach them too. Even if they don't admit it, whatever it is, the job, whatever, you know what I mean? Because you're unique, and you're supposed to be unique, and you can't be replaced. You can, someone else or something else can come in, but it's not going to be you. So let's see. Everything got wet. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, I see. The back page. Hold on here. That did not. That's what it says. 273, 274. Yeah. Well, 274 is a donkey, and that's not what we're looking for. Hold on, guys. This thing is not right. It says 273, 274, but it's not there. That's the donkey. We got all kinds of mess ups in this, so there may be a lot coming that you don't see. I don't find it soon. We'll just skip the reading of it. Should be in this section because I haven't opened. I have more cards, but I haven't opened them. Okay, it's actually 266, so they've got it wrong. Hope y'all are still with me. Okay, the African lynx, also known as the caracal, roams middle and central Africa and parts of Indiana. Let's see if I can get this in here. They have strong builds, sandy reddish fur, and boast notably family ties to both the Persian lynx and the gazelle cat. The African lynx shares many laudable symbolic attributes with all lynx species, including awareness, keen instinct, and loyalty. The African lynx was well known to the ancient Egyptians, who used them for successful hunting and adored them as household pets. This cat afforded religious respect, appearing in bronze figures safeguarding pharaohs in their tombs for eternity. The Chinese illustrated similar reference toward this creature, presenting one as an honorable gift to rulers instead of gold and silks. This illustrates how African lynx medicine embraces the energy of nobility, protection, and affluence. This creature prefers solitary survival, while it may team up periodically with another. This is the wholly pragmatic proposition. Say that 10 times fast. Both benefit by finding more food and sharing it. This is a good model for hermetic humans who sometimes need a little help and contact with like-minded souls for enrichment or achieving a goal. The male African lynx is less territorial than the female, sometimes allowing for overlapping spaces. Females are ready to fight and can be quite aggressive. Unless you are welcome, you will not get into this creature's lair unscathed. Protecting their home front is part of a female African lynx domain. They also portray leaping at opportunities and using our natural-born aptitudes like agility, positively, and effectively. The caracal hides expertly and moves quietly. No fuss, no muss. See? Quiet. Don't tell people your plans. With food, the African lynx has no waste policy. They eat only what they hunt, and if they're full, they'll hide the rest for later. One African lynx motto: it's always good to be adequately prepared. So the spirit animal, when African lynx walks in as your spirit animal, it's time to embrace independence. Oh, hell yeah. Totem animal. African lynx as a totem animal belongs to those who facilitate healing at its deepest level. So there may be some, like I said, there's some things holding you back, some things you need to let go of, some things you need to heal over. The power animal, invoke African lynx as your power animal when you need help using better body language. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And I wish all of you the best. Like, I hope everything turns out. I know it will, but everything turns out for you the way that you want. It may not come in the way exactly that you want it to come in, but it's going to come in what's best for you and your higher self. Anyway, I will talk to y'all later. And have a good day. Later. Like, share, subscribe, comment. You know, tell me how y'all are doing. Let me know, you know, what's going on. And, you know, I have something to pray about for you guys. Anyway, I love you guys. Later.